Today, we are diving deep into Vedic astrology to talk about one single, absolutely incredible tree, the Palasha. You might know it as the flame of the forest. We're going to explore its pretty powerful role in balancing our own cosmic energies.
You know, the ancient texts, they don't just describe a tree. They paint this picture of a living fire, a divine flame. And that image, it's totally central to understanding its power. It's almost like it's a physical piece of a sacred hearth, right here on Earth.
It's a wild question, isn't it? The idea that nature itself could literally offer a remedy for the planetary ups and downs in our birth charts. Well, that's exactly what we're looking at here. How this one tree is believed to help soothe our own celestial struggles.
So let's get right to it. What exactly is the flame of the forest? Let's dig into its identity and figure out why it's held in such high regard.
Okay, so scientifically, it's known as Butea monosperma, but let's be honest, flame of the forest is just so much more evocative, right? And its importance isn't some new thing. It goes way, way back to the Rig Veda, one of the most ancient sacred texts out there, where it's known for its huge role in transformative spiritual rituals.
And here's what's so incredible. The tree's very structure is seen as a physical map of the Hindu Trinity. So the roots, they represent Brahma, the creator. The trunk is Vishnu, the one who preserves everything. And the branches, they represent Shiva, who handles that whole cycle of destruction and rebirth. So it's not just a plant, it's like a complete cosmic philosophy, all in tree form.
And this brings us to where the Palasha's astrological power really shines. It basically acts as a mediator for two very different, and often clashing, planetary energies, the Moon and Mars. So, in Vedic astrology, an afflicted moon can really cloud your mind, stir up a lot of emotional chaos. Now, on the flip side, an afflicted Mars, that can show up as physical heat, think fevers and inflammation, or even behavioral heat like aggression. These are the exact problems the Palasha is said to fix.
And this is where the Palasha steps in. For the cool, watery moon, it's like a radiant rescuer, bringing in warmth and clarity. But for the hot, fiery Mars, it's a martial muse, helping to temper that blaze and channel the energy in a more constructive way. It's basically a cosmic thermostat, balancing out celestial heat and cold. How cool is that?
And the tree's influence, it goes even deeper, all the way to the nakshatras, which are the 27 lunar mansions in Vedic astrology. By governing two of these specific constellations, Palasha is believed to actually amplify the benefits of Venus. We're talking love, fortune, all the good stuff, and the sun, which represents authority and your legacy.
Okay, so we get the symbolism, but how is this energy actually used? How does it work in practice? Well, that brings us to the specific rituals that create harmony.
To help soothe an afflicted moon, there are specific rituals you do on Mondays. This includes a homa, which is a sacred fire ceremony, using the tree's beautiful flowers. It also involves chanting a very specific mantra to call on the moon's energy, and even using its leaves in a purifying bath to clear out all that emotional and mental fog.
Now for Mars, the remedies are done on Tuesdays, and here the focus is all about action and grounding. Things like planting a new sapling, invoking the powerful Mars mantra, and even physically using the tree's bark as a talisman or as a tilak, that's a ritual mark on the forehead, to bring in courage and vitality. So, just to sum it up, you can see there's a really clear system here. Each planet is connected to a specific remedy on a specific day to get a specific benefit. And the key thing to remember is that these aren't just random actions. This is a highly structured system of astrological healing.
But the Palasha's importance goes so much deeper than just these remedies. The tree itself is just steeped in profound spiritual meaning. So let's explore its sacred soul.
This is maybe its most vital connection. The Palasha tree is considered a physical manifestation, an avatar really, of Agni, the Vedic god of fire. Its wood is even used to start sacred fires, literally acting as the bridge between our world and the divine realms.
And it doesn't stop there. Its flowers? They're linked to Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom. A branch is said to have announced the Buddha's birth. And meditating under its fiery canopy is believed to light up the solar plexus chakra, your body's center of personal power and transformation.
So, after all of this, what's the ultimate takeaway? What is the Palasha tree's enduring lesson for us, right here, right now?
I just think this is such a powerful metaphor.
It perfectly captures the tree's whole essence. It acts as this bridge between our inner emotional worlds, those cool, deep lunar lakes, and our external drive, our ambition, the fiery, rugged Martial Mountains. It really teaches us how to hold both of these powerful energies in perfect harmony. In times of confusion and challenge, our own eclipsed epochs, this tree stands as a symbol of resilience. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, it reminds us that true power and true light come from these sacred internal sparks of divine energy.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought. The Palasha tree offers a kind of blueprint for finding a harmony between all these opposing forces. So the question for all of us is, in our own lives, which are so full of extremes, where do we look for those sacred sparks that can bring us back to center? What is our own personal flame of the forest?